Welcome back, guys. This is Ryan at 9.5 again this evening, celebrating the last night of 2024. Man, I'm going to tell you, don't blink. Every year goes by faster and faster the older you get. Seems like yesterday we were celebrating 2000, worrying about the world crashing, and tonight we're out here celebrating 2025, 25 years later, a quarter of a century. Guys, I just wanted to let you know that we're out here. We made this kind of a celebration every year. Sarah, myself, and the kids, we come out. I typically call New Year's Eve amateur night. I don't want to be on the roads. I don't want to be around big crowds. Everybody seems to get a little bit crazy tonight and lose their mind. We like to be out here in the peace, the quiet, and someplace we feel safe. We're here. We're gonna cook some good food tonight. I'm gonna make a meat church barbecue recipe. Mentioned them the last time we saw each other on a video. We're gonna do it sounds funny, a pulled bologna sliders. We're gonna do those. I'll have a little bit of a video about them later. Sherry Hill Smith, I will promise that I will show you the process of making those, plus the finished product. You guys stay tuned for that a little bit later in the video, but for now I got here a little bit early, got the wood pellet stove going to warm up the cabin, got thermostat set, got the smoker kicked off for the bologna later, the campfire going, and the Blackstone for crisping up those and cooking off the sliders. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the outpouring of love and support on the first video we had. This evening I will also be telling you guys what the story behind 9.5 is. It's something that was really, really dear to my heart and something that's connected to something that I've done for a number of years. It started out as a joke, started out as something that was kind of secretive, but has turned into something that is a tradition and has led us to something that is synonymous with friends, family, loved ones, and spending joy in the outdoors with friends and family. Hope you guys stay tuned and we'll watch till the end. We'll talk about that a little bit, and hope to see you guys then. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Happy New Year. Since the last video, the one question I've gotten the most of is, what is 9.5? What does 9.5 mean? Well, it is the truest depiction of life and how it comes and how it goes. You are blessed every day with people that come into your life, make a difference, make an impact for that moment, and move on. There have been multiple people in my life that have come and gone, whether it be walk into my life not knowing them, making an impact that day and walking out, me never seeing them again, me never talking to them again, but they made an impact. One thing that I really wanted to do in life was make an impact on somebody on a daily basis, whether that makes them smile, a kind word, talking to them, or doing something that's a long-term investment. Most everybody knows that I've been doing an Oologah. Oologah is my hometown. It's northeast Oklahoma. We've been putting on an Oologah Lake disabled hunt since 1998. I started volunteering for it in 2000. Took a couple of steps beyond that, 2005, 2006 time frame. And it's one of those things that's a commitment. It's an every year thing. It's a solid weekend. It's 8 hunters. They're all non-ambulatory disabled. They're folks that may or may not be able to go to the field to harvest any animals with or without assistance. But it's one of those things that I made a commitment to myself and to the folks in my hometown and the folks that draw into that hunt every year that I would be there. If I was able, I would be there every year to make their year a little more special and to help those folks go to the field, enjoy the outdoors, something that I hold absolutely precious in my personal life and for those that I love. But it's one of those things that there have been many folks along the way that have been interested in coming and helping with that hunt. They've been interested in making an impact on that hunt, and there's been several people that have. Some of those folks have been able to be there for the long haul and have been there for years with me. Gary O'Banion has been there 20 plus years with me. Barry Rowan has been there 15 to 17 years with me. Those guys came and went. They had trials and tribulations in their households and in their families that took them away for a couple of years, but they've made the decision that they were going to come and they were going to devote themselves to that hunt. And I apologize if I get emotional, because this is something that's truly, truly special to me. But the hunt is put on by the Wildlife Department. It's like any other controlled hunt that you can put in for during the course of the year, and you can draw in for and go enjoy through the Wildlife Department. And it's also put on in conjunction with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in the Tulsa District. Like I said, it's there at Lugal Lake. My hometown takes me home every year, gives me an opportunity to spend time with people that I love, care about, that I get to see year in and year out, but it also gives me an opportunity to meet new people each and every year. Circling back, there have been opportunities for people to come and help that may or may not be able to stay or may not be able to be a fixture each year. They can come, they can help a couple of years, and they can leave, or they can come and be determined to help every year, but things in their lives draw them away and they're not able to make it year in and year out. Those people are special to us in every way, shape, or form. They're just not able to be there each and every year. The Oologah hunt has been an extremely special thing to me for half of my life. We stayed 1 year in a dome tent, me and one of the other volunteers. It was like 25 degrees and we almost froze to death. A couple of years after that, we were staying in a 6x10 cargo trailer that I kind of converted to a makeshift sleeping quarters. We stayed at a gentleman out east of where we have the base camp there at Lugal Lake, and camped in the back of our trucks. We've done pretty much everything. Well, 1 year, one of the other volunteers mentioned that there was a building on the grounds at the lake, and it had a bathroom and it was heated, and it became what we called Blind Nine. We called it Blind Nine because it was just kind of a funny word or a funny name for an area that we could call our own. The volunteers could actually stay and enjoy, and we could sleep comfortably in warmth, and we had a place to use the restroom and a place to clean up in the mornings, and it got called affectionately Blind Nine because there are 8 blinds for our hunters every year. 8 hunters draw in, and we have blind 1 through 8 for the hunters. And we dedicated the place that we stayed as volunteers as Blind Nine. The Corps of Engineers folks, the park rangers, the environmental specialists, people like Jason Person and Rafe Perryman, who have become brothers to me, just like Gary and Barry, from working this hunt every year. Whenever I was lucky enough, or me and my family were lucky enough to buy a little piece of property and make it our hunting escape or our hunting retreat, we built a little cabin on it, which is the cabin that you see behind me. Not necessarily a cabin in the truest sense. It's not a log cabin. It's just a pole barn that is small. It's 1 room, but it's a very, very special place. It represents a place where me and my family can gather with friends and other family and loved ones. We can share the outdoors with people. We can do things from shooting pellet guns at targets to hunting and hoping we get the biggest buck we've ever got in our life. But with that, whenever I was able to buy, or we were able to buy a piece of property and we put this building on it, the folks from the Corps of Engineers and all my friends that have helped dubbed it Blind 9.5, because it was another place that all of us could get together and be comfortable, and share the outdoors together and fellowship and make special memories together. So with that is the name for 9.5. It started out, we had 8 blinds for the Hunters Oologah, the place where the volunteers stayed, and were able to get warm and able to fellowship after we got finished with the hunt every day. Became blind 9, and my cabin, or our cabin, the Beller family cabin, whenever we got finished with it and got it built, it became blind 9.5, kind of on a tongue-in-cheek comment, but it stuck, and it's called 9.5 for short. And this channel is dedicated to the memories, the love, the warmth, the good food, the good fellowship, and the good fun that is blind 9.5, or 9.5 for short. That's why we say life here at 9.5 is not a perfect 10, but it's awful close.